Hola chicos! Vamos a aprender más sobre el subjuntivo. Y recuerda, subjunctive equals fun. Let's learn a new use. You can use the subjunctive if you have a clause and the clause refers to something, meaning a person or a thing, that is unknown, uncertain, or doesn't exist. I got some examples for you. Okay, some verbs that are going to help you know you're doing this in a sentence is going to be in English, looking for. Can you remember looking for in Spanish? Buscar. As long as we're on this, let's chat real quick, kiddos. Buscar has for in it. It means to look for. So remember, you don't need a por or a para with buscar. Wanting, give you a second to think of it. Querer. And needing. Necesitar. So again, sentences that talk about looking for something, wanting something, or needing something that's unknown to you will oftentimes use the subjunctive. Okay, subjuntivo o indicativo. I need a book that explains the subjunctive. I need the book that explains the subjunctive. Which sentence is going to use the subjunctive and which sentence is going to use the indicative when translated into Spanish? First one is going to be your subjunctive sentence, and your second one is going to be your indicative sentence. Because in your first one, you're saying, I need a book that explains the subjunctive. That book doesn't necessarily exist to you right now. You don't have a book in mind. You need one, and it's still unknown to you. Therefore, when you'd say, that explains the subjunctive, we would use the subjunctive in that part of the sentence. I need the book that explains the subjunctive. You already know what book you're talking about. It exists to you. You could identify it. You would use the indicative in this second part of the sentence. Let's try two more. Subjuntivo o indicativo. The company needs an employee that speaks Spanish. The company has an employee that speaks Spanish. One of these is going to take the subjunctive. One of them would take the indicative. Think about it. You got it. First part of the sentence, first one takes the subjunctive. Second one would take the indicative. And again, the company needs an employee that speaks Spanish. They're going to go out and look for them. They don't know exactly who that person is yet. When you say that needs, that speaks Spanish, this part of the sentence would be in the subjunctive. The company has an employee that speaks Spanish. They exist, they're known, that speaks Spanish in this part of the sentence would take the indicative.